Alright, hey everybody, good to see ya. So I'll breeze over this real quick. They had some kind of a update for this. And I think this is purely base game update, not your DLCs and all that. So I'm gonna read through that just real quick, and then we'll get going. Or at least skim through it, right? Because I know that there's been some stuff, so we'll check it. Alright, hey, welcome to Frostpunk 2 content update. In this update, we've introduced new content and key improvements to the core gameplay systems. Updated heated management system. Heat management has been reworked with a focus on locality. Players can now carefully manage temperature across individual districts to ensure the survival of their citizens. Of course. Hey, Emily, good to see you. Tales from the Frostland. New challenges that expand the Utopia Builder experience, adding depth to both difficulty and narrative. Play one or all, or combine all of them in one playthrough. However, failure to complete one will end your game. Okay. New map update is called The Pit. Available Utopia Builder mode only. Okay, plan ahead. Plan around a failed generator construction site and try to create a thriving city. Okay. Additionally, districts now reflect localization faction presence. City building has been revised visually and systematically, and a new Serenity mode that offers a more relaxed Utopia Builder. So if we wanted to chill, we need to pick the other one. One like, thank you guys. Yeah, be sure all our new features in both the story and the builder mode. But let me reread this real quick. New challenges that expand the Utopia Builder experience. So that's only Utopia. So really the only thing we got to worry about in this present time is the updated heat system. Yeah, updated heat system. And that each district might show the actual factions themselves and what their presence is like in each area. We'll see what that looks like. We are, also, anyone just joining, playthrough number 2, guys. Second run. Frostpunk 2. We are on week 101. We are trying to pick opposite, choices we did in our first playthrough, which will probably lead us more towards adaptation. Hey Pearl, how's it going? We are also on officer difficulty. Probably a huge mistake. We'll see. We'll see.
Stuart.
Ah, yes, creepy. Creepy face from the darkness. Hey, Jack. Good to see you. Okay, so what is the deal here? I don't remember them already being pissed off when we left, but sure. We were frost breaking to add more houses. Oh. That is different. Extremely increased by shelter scarcity. Okay, well we are about to get some houses going. Stuart! Stuart, can you hear me, Stuart? I'm back from the Frostland. Hey Spartan, how's it going? Just don't do any of the creepy poltergeist whispering business they got going on. They're always whispering that stuff, and it's kind of getting a little creepy, if I'm being honest. We'll build it. See how crazy it gets. Everyone else seems to be pretty chill, though. The Pilgrims? I forgot what they wanted again. They really destroyed the game for me with this update. We'll see. We'll see how bad it gets. This is my second time playing, so maybe I won't notice. Stockpiles of... Yeah. Okay, Stuart, the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered has run out. After many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy. Expand or build a new district to get more materials. Okay. I mean, technically... Let's expand a district then, because we were actually already planning on doing that. What do you know? Hey Nick, how's it going? 2 likes, thank you guys. We're gonna expand the city by 1, and then, I don't know, maybe build another one. We got a lot of houses to fulfill. And DJ, good to see you, DJ. A lot of people dying, I know. Can you guys do something? Mobilize enforcers, heat homes? I don't think we can do any of that. Did we already set out to go look for the whatchamacallit? It's not showing us as doing anything. Did we not set that? What are we missing to start this? Requires 20 Frostlanders and 100 prefabs? Oh, well, that's not good, is it? Hello? Uh-oh. Let me back in, please? Why won't it let me back in? There you go. Instead of having actually different game, they just made more annoying Frostpunk 1. Hot dang. 3 likes, thank you guys. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We gotta get these prefab thing going on. I know we were I feel like all of our stuff went down while we were gone. Weren't we gold across this last time? Let's change this to prefabs, I guess. I know it's not gonna be really good for our other stuff, but my mouse is like, what is going on? Stop. Let me do things here. Adjust the district area. Let's work overtime to get product. I know, you guys are gonna, like, lose your shit over that. Deposits run low, coal's running out. Steward, some of the coal deposits in the district will run out soon. The Stalewarts and the New Londoners believe that they can use explosives to access deeper veins of coal. Frostlanders say we should send children for mist ore in the tighter tunnels. So some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost, and they survived unscathed. We should support these ideas to extend the deposit. Hey, Plog, how's it going? Ow. Put away creepy whispering machine. And can you imagine? They just have like a fog machine. They just turn it on when stuff has to happen. It feels like they are pandering to the children who wanted another Frostpunk 1 while making the game way more annoying. We'll see. I mean, I'm kind of used to coming from Frostpunk 1, so maybe this will be helpful for me. But or it'll make it worse. Us deciding to go one level up is going to be a problem. Now, here's the thing, though. This situation isn't quite like the first game playthrough. Hey, 05. They have a solar panel or something like that to make energy? No. We are coal miners until we find oil. Which is quite unfortunate because we're in a very bad predicament to find Dreadnought, which will give us oil. We'll have to see. Like I said, this could all go down in a flaming pit here. Okay, because I'm pretty sure last playthrough we said we would recruit the kids to do the tunnels, did we not? Last time? I mean, technically the kids give us a better one, but... I'm almost certain we did kid volunteers last time. Although we did want to try to side with the Frostlander people versus the other dudes. So are we going to say lay explosives this time? Since technically we picked opposite? I mean, we should. Avoid all risks. We should not risk any drastic actions. There must be other fuel sources out there. Coal deposits will remain at current levels. I mean, we could opt out too. Because you know kids are going to die. You know they're going to die. And you know that this is going to cause problems and yada, yada, yada. Right? Hey, Co, how's it going? Kid's gonna die tonight. You guys think we should go with the kids in the tunnels again? Technically, that's not what we did last time. Or lay explosives. Driving home from school? Nice. Be careful getting home. Get home safe. Dang. I don't know. Let's, you know what? We did the kids last time. We'll spare the kids, alright? For now. We know at some point in time we will be making the kids do shit, though, and that'll be their problem at some point. Well, actually, we chose schools for them. Didn't we? We already gave them a choice. We decided to, put them through boarding school, military school. Dang, dude. The pilgrims are kind of pissed off. We'll deal with the kids. I know these guys are going to be kind of sass about it, but can't be dealing with it, man. Cannot be dealing with it. Prefabs are slowly going up. Can we find more? Did any of these options have prefabs? What is this? It won't even let us take it till we learn about it. So wait, so does that mean I have a perk tree option to learn about oil? I don't remember us having that. Heat utilization? The pump jacks. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Oh, we can't do that. What about... Oh, you know, we'll do housing insulation. That's always helpful. They all usually agree with this. Coarse mineral fill. Just to get something going. I need to have my peeps back, and I need to have... Oh, this only gives us 15, so I need to make enough to make another... No. Yeah, we do. We need another logistics outpost, then. To get the 20 we need to establish this. That is our issue. We need 20, and we only have 15, yeah? 4 likes, thank you guys. Is there a way to... If we expand this... It doesn't work like that, does it? If we expand this, what kind of building... Well, I don't even think we have a building for these yet. We don't. I don't think we have anything for this. We've barely started. Research a teaching school?
Frostpunk victims. A special infirmary queue has been opened. Report for amputation without delay.
I know, you guys. I know you're all dying. Alright? I'm well aware. I can literally do nothing. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Can you just let me select things without it causing me problems?
Are you listening?
Program war. Mandatory school steward. People are increasingly arguing over the curriculum taught in the school. Something we should reduce theoretical knowledge and provide more survival training. We're filling these kids' heads with numbers and useless junk. Complained an angry trapper. We oughta take them out on the field. Trips to hunt. Others argue the exact opposite. We need to teach children how to think and come up with new solutions instead of perpetuating outdated practices. Oh, this no longer increases research speed, though. It does provide food, though. Mandatory school increases the speed even more. Oh my gosh, technically we should be picking them, though. There's other options we gotta do, too. I mean, technically we said we'd do the opposite. This world's gonna end so quick. Okay, so this is what you were talking about here. So do we just bring them all up by 1? Will that help? Is 1, like, a decent number? That's considered warm? Oh, it's already livable. I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Puro. I wouldn't have even thought about that. It's chilly. We'll do up 1. Does the main city count? Or is it just these? Oh my god, this is gonna screw us over so hard. Okay. Can I expand this? Our prefabs are up like a little bit. Not by by much, though. But we need houses. Put the generator. Okay, the central district. So we... Number of people living in this district is considered livable. Unknown upgrade. We don't care about overdrive. So how do we have to allocate...
The Research Institute is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
Decrease heating, increase heat allocation by 1 district. Increase heating allocation by 1 in all districts with a temperature level below livable. Oh. So then, okay, let me ask this real quick. Let's pause. Is there a point to even manually clicking them when we should just be controlling it from here? You know what I mean? So, like, I should undo these and just tell the generator that we would increase it by 1 to make all the districts livable, would we not? The districts are faction locked. So you're saying that not all of the districts would be affected by what the generator does, though? Okay, so then my other question is, we are plus 468. We need to build a hub, actually. Let's do that real quick. No, that's not it. Where's my, Did we not have a coal section here? Back to this, though. So is it saying we're minus 480? Unallocated heat, it says, though. So out of the negative 480, we're only using 150 of it? Is that what I'm understanding here? No, you can increase specific faction heat for... Oh, for benefits. Okay. Click the second one and it should be fine. Okay. So then... Alright, so we made it where it's considered livable across the board. So then do I go back in here and tell these sections just to go down 1? Because technically they should all be under livable? Also 4 likes, thank you guys. Once more. So my question is, we have now clicked increase heat to make these districts livable. We also manually clicked them, though, so should I go in and turn these down now? Do it until there's no unallocated heat. Oh, like keep turning it up, you mean? Keep turning it up. Okay. Okay, I see. So we need to watch out for this getting red then. And then you said no before. Does that mean no to turning off the individual these? Or should we keep these at level 1 then? keep them livable. Okay, gotcha. So then my only other section... These guys are chilling. What's going on here? Fire in the shaft. Coal is running out. Steward, a fire is broken out in the coal mine. If we don't react, we'll lose the mine along with the deposit. Some of the stewards engaged in a rescue effort insist we can save the mine by cutting off the air supply to the shaft. But some of the child miners are working their way out. It'll suffocate them. After we deal with the crisis of the dust mine, we'll ensure... Ooh. We can't do that. We gotta save the deposit. They're gonna hate that, though. Okay, we need heating. So right now we have the heat dispatcher. So is it heat utilization you're talking about, Pearl? Luckily I have today and tomorrow off. Nice, DJ. That's what I'm talking about. What's gonna give me what I need? Like the, oh, or the improved heat dispatcher. Engineering teams in the heat dispatch and control center now use pressurized valve panels to tune up district heating even further, maximizing the heat utilization. We need this, right? This is the one. Constructed in the district's housing, food extraction. We need oil to do this. What do you mean? The progress or adaptation generator? Hey, JD. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? Behind it are heat and capacity upgrades. Right, but in what section do you mean? Honestly, pretty terrible. I'm sorry, JD. What's going on? And don't worry, guys. The game's paused because, too much going on in my brain. My only other issue is, though, I can't really mess with this kind of stuff. The one with the oil... Oh, the one with the oil requirement? Right, but the problem is... game's still paused. Alright? I only have 15 total people. I need 20, which means I need to build another logistics center. And I don't think I have... I could build one right here. My issue is I'm having problems with prefabs right now. Five likes, thank you guys. It's a lot. Wouldn't want to distract you. I mean, the game can be paused, JD. If you need someone to talk to, go for it, my dude. If you're content with chilling, I won't prod. I understand. The prefab ruins. Where are the prefab ruins at? Are they south or are they east? Puro, do you know? Or, you know what would suck? What if the game just randomized this stuff? You know what I mean? Above the coal. So it's this depot instead up here? Go for it, JD. Otherwise, if you don't feel good right now, you can pop in, I think I'm going to do an epilogue episode for Portia tonight, where we're pretty much just going to be, just trying to heal Ginger. If you feel more comfortable talking then, it's up to you. Above coal, not too much up. Oh, this right here? This right here? Jesus, JD, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Guys, in chat, give JD some support. He could really use some support right now. I'm sorry to hear that, but JD, there's always some silver lining to those kinds of things where it's better you find out now than, you know, you end up marrying someone like that and they continue to do those type of things when you're married or otherwise, you know? I mean, that's, for me, when bad things like that happen, I have to look at a positive side for it, otherwise I fall too farther down, you know, and, I'd like to think your situation is one of those blessings in disguises. Like, imagine if you guys got married and had kids and then you found this out, you know? I think it's better that you found it out now. Before, you know, building a life really, you know, for her built on a lie, right? At least that's the way I see it. It's still not a great situation, of course. No one ever wants to be in that situation. If there's any other half to this, no, don't blame yourself. Any other half to this, she's a piece of shit and deserves all the worst karma, which, guess what? Usually comes to people like that as well. I do wholeheartedly believe in that. That's true, Carol. Also good to see you, Carol. Carol's absolutely right. Absolutely right. But yeah, don't ever blame yourself. JD, you could have been the... Here's something crazy. You could have been... Or you were the nicest dude, right? You did everything right. You kept a job. You did all this other stuff. Took her out, treated her right. And she still treated you this way. You gotta look at it from her side now. She's not a good person if she was able to to do that to you, right? You're not to blame. You did everything in your power to be a good boyfriend and everything, right? What does that make her? You know what I mean? What, Jawa? Come up here, Jawa. JD needs you. Jawa's working. He hears it down there. Yep, DJ, you're right. Carol, you're right.
Well, it was just like... I just did my post-lunch cardio. My breathing started to calm down until I got up these stairs. Then I hear you talking. I'm like, I thought you was talking about Frostpunk and, you know, making kids work as slaves.
Yeah,
but this doesn't sound like that.
A little sidetracked if you want to read. From there down. To catch yourself up.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's the thing, though, JD. Maybe the love was there, but here's the thing, though. A prying eye and all that other stuff can really screw you over. And did she really love you to that point where she was okay to cheat on you?
Oh, no.
That's not love. She didn't care about you in that manner at that point in time.
Well, keep playing the game
especially if it's 4 years you guys have been together. I'm sorry, but that's a selfish behavior. If someone is okay to cheat on you in a relationship, they're fucking garbage. Hear me out. I've told Jaywall this a lot of times. I personally hate people that are in marriages or long-term relationships that feel like they have to cheat on someone to get out of it. And to me, it makes them a coward. if JD, if your girlfriend felt so inclined to cheat on you instead of just womaning up and saying, hey, I don't think this is working anymore, then that's not a good person. If she was okay with cheating on you, that's not right. I'm sorry. That's just... I honestly, I hate people like that, straight up. They are such cowards to me. Right, Jayla?
I am... You know what it's like? You can keep playing the game, or is the game too loud?
We will. I know,
So,
no one's saying we blame the guy,
well,
but
no, hold
it's,
on.
you know,
I'm
talking about her, but...
I'm a little flabbergasted.
Oh, and also,
but...
Puro, thank you. You mean this one right here, right? Puro, this shallow iron vein? Are you saying it could give me prefabs for now? I thought it was just just product and only the iron vein if you had the research done, right? Let me know.
Yeah, but you keep playing. I mean, like...
The game's paused because apparently a new update came out, and I have to, like, figure out shit even crazier right now.
Yeah. What I'm kind of confused by is the fact that it sounds like, if I'm reading this correctly, it sounds like JD is saying he's blaming himself, but JD, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. At the end of the day, the other guy, I would not even bother caring about the other guy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how good looking you are, how big you are. If a girl wants to cheat, she's gonna find something you're lacking in order to cheat on you. So this is 100% on her, and the fact that she wasted 4 years of your life, that sucks. That's what I would be devastated about, is that I wasted my time with someone who wasn't worth it. But I would sure as shit not blame myself. 120%. Because now if she had broken up with you and then gave you a list of reasons why, sure. But the fact that she cheated on you immediately tells me that she, like, no offense, she's a garbage human. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna be the bad guy here, and because I'm a little sexist, but to me personally, it's way worse when like a female cheats, because as a guy, you sacrifice so much and you invest so much in that it's like the equivalent to that is like when a guy starts paying, like if a guy starts financially supporting another woman, that is like the equivalent there for me. Like that's just like so wrong. It's fucking crazy. It's not even about smooth talking or luring. She just... So, unfortunately, like, some women, and the key thing here, JD, is... Sorry, like I said, I just got off of doing a bunch of cardio. I have lunch and I do cardio shortly thereafter, so I'm a little out of breath. My heart rate's all over the place. But, someone who was looking for a come up was never, like, committed to you 100%. So, in her eyes, it was never like, how do I say this? It was never a long-term thing. You were a placeholder. Now, if stuff had happened and she found herself with no better alternatives, she would have stuck with you. But the fact that she was so open about it is kind of crazy, because I'm assuming she's trying to have a committed relationship with the new guy. But, I mean, I think the one thing I will say is, at least you know, and there's no doubt. You know what I mean?
Hey, 7 likes, thank you guys. So we're also gonna look into this too.
Oh, what up, Emily? Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, so JD, I'm gonna tell you right now. I gotta be very careful, because JD, you're in a zone where you gotta be careful, because how do I say this? You are gonna be highly susceptible to red pill content, and what I mean by that is, bullshit red pill content. So I just want to throw this warning out there. There's legitimate content out there that will tell you, here are the warning signs that the girl you're with is not the girl for you. But don't let that lead you down the path where you effectively go dark side and you're like, I'm going to treat women like crap. And don't let this take you down the opposite path of, I'm just going to super spoil women because I can do, if I just do a bunch of more stuff, the woman will be happy. You're in this kind of crossroads section where a lot of people in your position do one of two things. They either go hardcore, I'm going to treat women like trash, or they go hardcore, I'm going to pamper and treat this woman like a goddess because that's where I made my mistake. I didn't give her enough. Both answers are wrong. Usually the answer is somewhere in the middle, which means you have to be respectful of yourself. You have to set boundaries, and when boundaries are crossed, there should be consequences.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is in a healthy relationship. So Kim knows my boundaries. I know Kim's boundaries. We don't cross them intentionally. Mistakes are going to happen, obviously, but there's usually consequences or a conversation about it. So to me, JD, if I was in your shoes and my girl had told me, hey, I want to take a break because school's busy, I would have been like, what do you mean by that? Oh, I want to take a break in our relationship. If she said she wanted a break in her relationship, that is, I would have broken up with her immediately.
Yep.
Because that right there, based on my personal experience and my knowledge, because you got to understand, I come from a family of sluts. Male sluts, by the way, not female sluts.
Yep.
Male sluts.
Players.
That is, she's seeing some other dude.
Yep.
Or she's looking to see another dude, and by going on a break, she can give herself the pass to play the field.
Yep.
Super huge red flag.
She pretty much loses all. She feels like she can lose all guilt and play around and find out exactly what. Yeah, fuck around and find out. DJ.
I love Kim. Kim was up in Flagstaff. Like, we started dating, and then she went to, like, in our senior year of high school, and then she went to college long distance. You know what I'm saying? She was in college long distance. Had she said anything along the lines of, I'm too busy, I want to take a break for a while and kind of distance myself, that I would have broken up with her. But Kim never did, right? Like, she was always like, she would tell me she's busy, but she would always make an effort to talk to me, like, every day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if someone wants you, they will make an effort. I have done bachelor's and a high-performing master's degree. You were never too busy.
Yep.
Like, you just aren't. And working the whole time,
so
too.
school is to me, school and a job is never too stressful to take care of someone, especially if they live with you. They're your significant other and you care about them. I mean, you should. Hey, Thaco. Kim saying play, I say gigolo. Yeah, true. Feel that.
Damn, dude, that is... Hey again, Emily. I don't remember if I said that.
No, you did. You said hi.
And so she's
also
saying...
8 likes. Thank you, guys.
She's higher. She's been... So that's the weird thing, is it's kind of like... That in and of itself. So if she didn't outwardly tell you it's a break, but she kept saying she loves you in the moment, kissing you, giving you physical attention, but then distancing herself emotionally, that is literally the stereotypical. Well, no, that's literally in, which is weird because that's a weird play to hear from a female, because that sounds like, you know, one of my slut male cousins.
Yeah.
Where you you, it's like you what's the proper terminology? It's not like love dumping, but it's like you're really intense in the moment and then you pull away a lot, so it leads the person thinking that, oh, they really care about me. It must just be a lot of stuff's going on. So it's that push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. And what that ultimately equates to is the person is stringing you along because you're still of value. And the second you're no longer of value, or it's too much effort, they cut the cord. And then a lot of times, they don't really tell you a reason why. But in this time, it seems like she just went straight sociopath and just, like, told you everything was a... That's crazy shit, man. That is, yeah, I'm sorry, JD. That's some fucked up shit. 100% not your fault. But like I said, and I know you said you won't, but there's two sides to an extreme. People usually do one of two extremes after this. They either go super hardcore, I'm gonna be a player and hurt people, or they go super the other way, I'm gonna be a super simp because I haven't simped enough.
Hold on, stop.
Don't go either way of those.
JD, reread your last paragraph you wrote. I believed her, and that the distance was all for school. It made sense that she's so busy. She works full-time, is extremely busy for school. Read your last sentence. I couldn't blame her for wanting a break for that. But listen, a break is different than the break she's talking about, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, Jawa and I have always had a job, whether full or part-time, even when we were going to school, college, all that. And
we've had long distance.
And we've had a long-distance relationship. There has never been a time where I've been so incredibly overwhelmed that I needed a break from not talking to Jawa for an extended period of time or not seeing him. If anything, I relied on him. I talked to him every day because I needed that.
Because of stress.
Because the stress, talking to each other, him about his master's, him with my degree too, like, we needed each other to get through that. My break was not because JD, why would your girlfriend need a break from you? If you're not the issue. If work and school is busy, as someone who I love Jawa, and we got through most of our stress by being with each other and talking to each other through it. Being real about things going on in life. You get what I mean? That is what I want you to instill in yourself. For what I don't want you to be discouraged by this, because like I said, she did the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? That's just, like I said, such a coward thing to do. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate people that cheat in relationships because that's such a cowardly thing to do. If you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, then you're too much of, pardon my language, a pussy to just get with it and say, nah, we weren't meant for each other. But you're okay with cheating and hurting someone else. You're a garbage human being, and JD, it's not your fault. If she can do something like that, then she was a psychopath. Like, that's just not right. And the fact that she was okay to hurt you, JD, that means she didn't love you, dude. Please, put that through your mind. Absolutely instill that in your mind. Someone who can do that to someone does not love them or care about them or have a shred of decency in their being to at least let that person go, to go pursue their whatever endeavors. You deserve better than that. And I want you to hear that. You know what I mean? Because that's just every way wrong.
JD, and here's the crazy part too. Did you... Yeah, it was a love you have with someone, yeah, for sure. And I guess, JD, what was her family situation like too? Obviously you don't have to tell us, but I'm not saying to tell me that answer, but I just want to kind of put thoughts in your head for the future. A lot of times you can get an idea of someone's situation from their family. So if her sister was kind of a piece of shit and her parents are divorced, those are potentially kind of like warning signs. So like, my parents were together. Kim's parents are together. I say were for mine because obviously my mom died. So, you know, they're not together anymore. But I come from a two-parent household. Kim comes from a two-parent household. You know, there's a lot of little signs that come about. And a lot of times people, how do I say this? This is kind of tough because I've seen these scenarios before. I've witnessed it obviously firsthand. I haven't experienced it, but that has to do with my special predisposition. I'm really good at analyzing people, so I can tell when people are genuine or not when we're in person. I've even gotten in trouble because I've said someone isn't right, and then people got mad at me, and then, you know, fast forward, it turns out I was 100% right. So, it sucks. JD, the point I'm trying to get at with all this is effectively, you need someone in your corner who isn't going to lie to you or tell you bullshit, and who's legitimately going to tell you the facts. Because if me and you were friends, like we saw each other, talk to each other in real life, and you had told me that, I would have said that's sex. I would have called some stuff out. So I think, you know, we're not perfect humans, right? We're gonna miss stuff, and I think what would be very beneficial for you is, number one, don't go down the dark path of being a super simp or a super player. It's not beneficial at all. Number two, make sure you surround yourself with people who legitimately want the best for you, right? You are the average of your closest friends. If your closest friends are too soft to tell you the hard truths, regardless of how it makes you feel, they're not people you should surround yourself with. Doing that, I think, will help you out in the long term and give you a better platform to which you could, you know, experience new relationships with. Because a lot of times, and it goes both ways, right? So if you're interested in somebody and their 5 closest friends are promiscuous, she's not the person for you, most likely. A lot of times people think, well, no, she's different, she's a unicorn. But in reality, do you want to bet on a unicorn, or do you want to bet on what typically plays out? You know what I mean? Like, for me, I'm not going to bet on a unicorn, because unicorns tend to be fairy tales. How vehement a woman is against you cheating or not doesn't mean anything. Him telling me she hates cheaters doesn't tell me anything about whether or not she would cheat. I know him won't cheat because of various other things that I have confirmed. Trust but verified. As for, you know, so that's one of the traps people fall into, is they think if someone hates this, they won't become this. It's unfortunately it's never true. How much someone dislikes cheating doesn't determine whether or not they are going to be a cheater. A lot of times it's used as a camouflage, because people say, well, how could they do it if they talk about it? It's like this, what's the term for it? It creates this discrepancy between the portrait they've painted for you and who they are in reality. A lot of times people will show you this portrait, and that's what you become accustomed to. And because you're so used to this portrait, when they do stuff that is against it, or disagreeing with the image portrayed, you're more likely to give them the benefit of the doubt. Versus if you get to know someone and you see their true self, then it's easier to kind of see behind that portrait. So that's why a lot of times we'll have like hardcore conversations. Like I've pissed off Kim many a times with my takes, but the reason I am so brutally honest with Kim on my thoughts and feelings, whether they are right or wrong, is because I want Kim to see my true self. I'm very, very upfront. So I do think there's value in there. I'm a little distracted by what Kim's doing. This is the graphics. But let me read LeBrant's a little bit.
Sorry guys, I'm pretty okay. For anyone in game, watching the game, I have to kind of wait. I have not enough money to build my other district and not enough stuff to do other things, so I have to literally just sit and wait. It's unfortunate, but
yeah, her family being rich, that's not necessarily a good sign. To be honest, her mom divorced her first husband after having a child with him, but other than that, they were having a family. With the hubby, we saw that. Yeah, it's not everyone. Yeah. Carol, that
that's
divorce
not
one
what,
is
that's not what Jay was saying.
This is where the conversation kind of gets harder or awkward. The point is, there's not one thing that tells you what someone is. It's not that black and white. It's gray. The point is to be aware of all the signs, right? To be aware of all the signs. For example, okay, you come from a divorced household. Do you have a good, healthy relationship with your father? If the answer is yes, that's a positive. Really, that's more important than whether or not your parents are divorced. Who is your father? Is your father a good, upstanding person? If your father is a good, upstanding person and you have a very good, healthy relationship with them, that's a super positive. Even if your parents are divorced. If your parents are together and you have a really good relationship with your father, but your father is kind of shady, that's a red flag. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, this is where it gets kind of hard to explain over live stream because people don't get it. People lock on, and this is where my superpower comes into play. People lock on to these really tiny specific things and say, well, this can't be true because I have X, Y, and Z. Not saying that's the case for you, obviously, Carol. But it's not the one thing. It's an amalgamation of all the things you have to look at. Nothing happens in a vacuum, right? A lot of times it's easier and simpler to look at something in a vacuum, but they don't understand that you're going to get the answer wrong more times than not if you just look at an isolated incident in a vacuum, right? A girl who wants to go on a girl trip isn't automatically going to cheat on you. A girl who wants to go on a girl trip and all of her friends are promiscuous and they've cheated on their other significant others on a girl trip, well, now that's a red flag. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like there's different pieces, and one red flag doesn't mean the whole basket's rotten.
If you see
it just means, hey,
something.
You should think about this. You should check stuff else out. You should look at other things, right? There are things that I've done, or I have, that are probably considered red flags. Similar for Kim. But it's about looking at us as a whole, right? We're not just like one thing. If that makes sense. And that was a full thing. My situation was disease. Well, so my parents got divorced when I was like 2. This is a medical term. If you hear hoof prints, it's probably a horse, not a zebra. Yeah. It's called lie by causality. Interesting. She told me she kept it a secret, so I wouldn't hurt, but I don't know if I believe that. I wouldn't believe it at all, JD. She's only saying that to save face. At the end of the day, last thing she wants is probably for you to go around telling everybody that she's a monster. Right? I'm going to use the term monster in lieu of a more graphic term I would use. Here's what I'm going to tell you. At this point in time, if I was your best friend, JD, I would go over to your house, I'd give you a hug, and I would tell you, any password she has access to, you're going to change it. Any connection point you have with her across all the social media apps, across the phone, across email, you are going to block her right now. You are not going to talk about her anymore. You're not going to acknowledge her existence anymore. You're going to cut her out of your life entirely. Just cut off the poison and then start to heal. Simple as that. You're going to cut off the rotten flesh and then you're going to start to heal. And it's just going to be a matter of maintaining friendship, maintaining that family bond. And the takeaways from this are, look, it happens to the best of us. No one is immune from getting played. Even though I'm really good and perceptive, even I can get played. But the key point is if anything, this is a valuable lesson. Because what would happen if you thought you were together and you had a kid with her, or she got pregnant by another kid, then you thought it was yours and you ended up raising, like, this whole scenario could have been super duper bad. So I know this is hard to hear this, JD, but in a way, you might be lucky because now you're more aware of how hard reality can be, and you got out before there was irreparable damage, as in you guys now have a kid together, or worse, you're married, you have a kid, and then she has another kid and you raise it for like 8 years thinking it's yours. So there's a lot of ways this could have gone really bad. So hindsight being 2020, obviously it's easy to point and say, oh, there's this, there's that, blah, blah, blah. I think it's important to just say, look, I'm going to count my blessings. Yeah, life is going to be hard for the next several months, and the adjustment period is going to suck. But it's better I'm in this position where I can move on than I'm already another 4 or 5 years down the road and we're so interconnected and then my heart's broken. You know what I mean? So sometimes I find it helpful to like look at the positives. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like, man, damn, life's been pretty hard, but at least I was born in America. Could have been worse. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that JD, that part about how she told you how he looks, that's really psychopathic. That's like if I was cheating on Kim and then I was telling Kim
how great this other girl was,
how great her box was, how her lips felt. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's some weird shit. That's fucking weird. That is super weird, man. Like I said, JD, you dodged a bullet. It might not feel like you dodged a bullet because you got grazed and you got this giant scar across your chest, but you dodged a bullet, man. Like, that freaking sucks. But yeah, like I said, you need to block her on everything. You need to stop talking to her. Talking to her is only going to hurt you unbelievably. And then the worst thing you can end up doing is tricking yourself into getting back with her after she's already betrayed your trust, and then have that be a whole thing. Like I said, I would completely cut yourself from her. Also, I know you're not the type to do this, but I will say this: don't bang her friends or her sister. I know it is alluring after you get cheated on and heartbroken to go then hit up all her friends and her family members that she has a close relationship with to try to, you know, DM down. Don't do that. It's just, you're above it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're just in the relationship. Block her. Never talk to her again. If someone in your family says, hey, this person reached out, she wanted to talk to you, just look them in the eyes and say, I never want to talk to this person again, so never bring them up in my presence again, please. And then just move on. If they're your friend or your family, they'll understand 100%, and they won't force the issue. You know. Brian come over to my place, tears immediately. I had no idea what to do.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
I don't know about our game, guys. I think we're boned here.
Do not meet her again, JD. Do not meet her again. Like, JD, that is so dark. What you're describing right now, the type of person that does that is so dark. Like, I'm honestly I'm starting to kind of not believe it a little bit, because I'm like, you're describing someone who is really messed up, because that is dark. That is, like, to say that, like, and the reason she blocks you on all the socials and stuff is because she doesn't want you airing laundry out there, right? She wants to cut that cord, but at the same time she's keeping in connection with you and saying we should meet again in a year, almost as if she's going to try to keep you on the loop for another year. I mean, that's...
Yeah, don't let her don't let her drag you along.
But she's like, but here's the weird part. She could have just broken up and said, life is too much, I gotta break up with you. And then she would have never told you she was cheating on you and doing all this stuff. But she told you. And I think the reason she told you has to be because either she got pleasure out of it or someone was going to tell you. Either she got pleasure from doing it and seeing you suffer, or someone was going to tell you, so she figured she'd cut the cord and admit it now.
Yep.
Because if you start seeing posts of her tagged into it,
yep, by him or whatever,
if someone else has her socials and see that you guys are all in all the pictures, it's gonna, like, you're gonna find out, right? You're gonna find out. So she probably, someone probably was gonna tell you, or it was at the point where she couldn't hide it anymore that she decided to rip the cord, because it would have been super obvious. But the fact that she's trying to keep you on the hook is like,
processions always have
that's
the right
dark.
of way.
Because, like, no offense, JD, you're clearly a sensitive guy. So the fact that she's trying to leverage that sensitivity to keep you on the hook, this is the shit that causes people like JD who are really sensitive to become fucking monsters. Because they get so strung along. These are the people making those videos where they're like, treat women like trash. Like, this is what creates, this is like a villain story right here. So yeah, JD, don't tell her you're gonna block her number, just block her number and move on. This is like, it is definitely not worth it.
It's all good, Thaco. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a good rest of your day, okay? No access to the deposits, huh? So if I dismantle this...
Yeah, see ya, Thaco. Yeah, JD, I just block her, move on.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yeah, literally what I'd tell you as your best friend, I'd tell you block her on everything, move on, get tested just in case, and just call, move on. I would not entertain any interaction with that person again. And I'd probably just tell your parents, like, hey, we're no longer a thing, and we will never be a thing. She's a garbage person, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. And then I would just move on. You cutting up the dipshit.
Well, no, it's because
that sucks,
cold.
man.
Because it got colder. No, I'm on a harder difficulty, which was probably the dumbest thing we could have ever done. But, damn, how much longer, y'all? Can you get there?
New council session.
What a mess. I'm running out of resources. My people be dying. I know all these people be dying. You guys are too much.
Ugh. JD. Yeah, yeah, JD, I'm sorry, man, but that is, whether or not, honestly, I don't know her. I'd have to interact with her in person to get a vibe. Whether or not she was even, a virgin in the first place is a whole other question. At this point, you can't really assume anything she's told you is the truth, which is why, as hard as it is to hear, and I know it is, because trust me, I'd be ranting and raving for fucking weeks, but you gotta just block her, stop thinking and talking about her. It's gonna suck, it's not gonna be fun, but it is. I don't even understand how you're playing this game. Like, I don't even understand how these mechanics work. Don't explain it to me. I don't have the brain power for it, but don't explain it to me. But
literally, this is all solid ice. You have to hit it to get to the places first. That's it. That's all it is.
That's what I thought, but I'm not sure what your pattern you're building is.
Well, right now we are needing to find a...
You're just trying to get to resources the quickest path?
Well, because look, all this is this current city right now. We will need to send them goods because they're boned right now. We have, like, no things to do this right now.
JD,
we're both boned.
You
in that
can't
regard.
believe that. JD, you can't believe it. That's like if I was an employer and I had an employee and the employee told me I only started stealing in 2025. I never stole before then. You don't need to check the records. You can believe it. I like I said, it's a moot point because at the end of the day, I think we all acknowledge the same thing. She is a garbage person. You can clip that, you can send it to her. She is a garbage person. Everything she touched probably has some stank on it, to be honest. I would not believe anything someone who could do that to me said previously.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Really? Wait. Nope. We gotta cancel that. We gotta...
It's JD, like I said, man, it's not an excuse. It just isn't. It really isn't. If she didn't like being long distance, all she had to do was break up with you. That was it. She just had to break up with you. Problem solved. She literally could have just sent you a text saying, I'm breaking up with you, blocked you on everything, and moved on, right? Instead, she decided, I'm going to go the demonic route, and I'm going to cheat on you. You can't believe anything she said. And it doesn't matter what if she said, it doesn't matter if she told the truth or she lied. At the end of the day, she is no longer your problem. She is for the streets. And I would just, I wouldn't worry about it.
Bye, DJ. Have fun with your friends. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, we have 20. We have 20.
Yeah, I'm jealous of going bowling. I gotta go too. But yeah, so there's no excuse there. She, like I said, to sum it up, don't go dark side. Block her, never talk to her again, and surround yourself with people who legitimately want to see you succeed and want to challenge you on your path to success. Meaning, you don't want just a bunch of people who just automatically agree with everything you say. Yes, yes, yes. You want people who are going to challenge you in your beliefs, challenge you when you're working towards the path, and question you. If you say something, you're always saying something. You need the friend that says, hey, you talking a lot, but I haven't seen it. You need that friend that calls that shit out, right? So that's my best advice to you. I would not be quick to hop into a relationship. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm your best friend. We live next to each other. This is what I'm going to tell you to do. Lock in on your life, right? Like, you were connected to someone for so long, that person was a main part of your identity. Now that person is no longer there. So your identity and how you feel and what you do and how you think is going to feel completely shaken, unstable. So focus on yourself, get to understand yourself, work on yourself, obviously exercise, school, plan for the future. Start saying, look, man, where do I want to end up in like the next 5-10 years? I'm going to start working towards that. Obviously, I'm not saying throw yourself into your work and never think about anything else. I'm not saying that. What I would say is focus on yourself for a while, build yourself up, build up your confidence, build up your mental health, and push towards the direction. And I'll tell you this, if your main mentality is I'm working towards building the future I want to have, and I'm hoping I meet someone along the way that shares in that vision with me, that's what's awesome, right? I guarantee you, man, if you keep pushing, you keep working, you're gonna find someone's gonna come across your path that's gonna see you and be like, that's my future right there. So that's how I'd kind of approach it.
This is crazy. I think
What up, Dragon?
I think we're screwed, guys. Come on. I need the... There we go.
Yeah, definitely don't go, that's dark side, JD. Don't go dark side. Trust me, it is so enticing to go dark side, but here's the thing. Do you want to roll around in the mud with a pig?
What?
Or what are you doing?
Oh my god,
died?
I forgot about that.
What? They died?
How come it didn't warn me, though?
What'd you do?
You made a promise earlier in game not to mess with it. Shit. That means I should have frostbroke to this one. Should we just reverse the decision, you guys? It's gonna make me so freaking mad, though.
It is what it is. Don't go dark side, JD. Focus on building yourself up. Don't go looking for a relationship. I would tell you right now,
that's such bullshit there. What a mess.
If you're you got to figure out what type of person you are, right? Some people like to have casual interactions, and I'm not saying being promiscuous, but I mean in the sense that some people like to kind of go from relationship to relationship to try to figure out what they kind of want. Some people do it more long term. It depends on what you are. Like, some people do better mentally when they just have fewer partners, right? Like their goal is, I don't want to waste my time. I just want to be with like one person for the rest of my life and be happy, right? A lot of times people who have that disposition, like me, sounds like you, they end up latching on to someone who doesn't have the same disposition, or they end up in a very bad relationship, and they never end up really leaving because of that mentality. So that's why I always tell people is like, it's, don't cut yourself off from opportunities, but it's not what you're setting out to do. I was never setting out to find Kim. Like I had no plans on being in a relationship before I left high school. No plans at all. My phone going off. No plans whatsoever. It kind of just happened, right? It was a moment of awesomeness. Like, I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. I was focused on my path, my grind, and Kim came out of the woodworks, and I was her future in her eyes. Just how it kind of works. So that's why I always tell people, it's like, it's not that you got to grind and cut yourself off from opportunities and not think about dating. It's just focus on yourself, figuring yourself out, getting to know yourself, both the dark sides and the light sides, figuring out what you want to do, exploring the world through various means. And then you're naturally on the course of that journey going to meet many people who you could share your life with. So don't cut yourself off from opportunities, but don't have the search for a partner be your primary driver. Have the building a path towards your future be your primary driver, and along the way you find your partner. Does that make sense? So it's like you're in a map, you're in a city, and people are driving all around the city trying to find that perfect partner, versus the guy who says, I want to go live in that side of town. Let me work towards that. And then while they're working their way up, they meet somebody. That makes sense.
Guys, I think we're screwed. We are not doing very good here.
I think it's better to open the tutorial to see what changed, because right now I have difficulty keeping up to help you. Yeah, open up the tutorial to see what changed.
What do you mean?
That.
Well, it's purely like...
Jesus, looks like everything.
It's the heat thing. The only thing, as far as I'm understanding it, is that you can now allocate from the generator unallocated heat versus this. Like right now, the generator automatically converts fuel into heat, which is then distributed across the city's districts. If multiple fuel types are available, you can use their usage priority. Okay. In the generator panel, you'll find controls to raise or lower the temperatures of the districts. Right now, everyone, it says across the board, they're in livable conditions, so they should be happy. But yet it's saying our unallocated heat is like almost the whole bar. I don't understand.
Is this the start of your run doing this? You're experimenting all this stuff?
Well, no, this is second run, but they've done an update.
But it's the first episode of your second run, right?
Second episode.
Second episode?
Yeah, we were doing really good at the beginning of this, and now with all this new changes, I'm kind of getting screwed here. So I don't know. We might be getting into part 3 of this, and I don't know.
Oh, I gotta go. Oh. Good seeing you guys. I gotta get back to it. Oh, let's see what time is it.
I don't know if there's a way we can fix this.
Dragon, Spartan King, DJ already gone, Thak already gone.
Oh, I see. Hold on, wait. Here, I got this.
JD, I hope it gets better. Well, I know it'll get better, right? It's just a matter of how long does it take to get better, right? So, keep your chin up, man. Don't go dark side.
I didn't realize that the things could go down, guys. Hold on.
Let's check districts too, says Spartan.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, I wish you the best, JD, man. Well, yeah, please don't go dark side, because it's just not worth it. Bye, guys.
Oh, there's something right here. Wait, oh my god, we need a vote of confidence. Restore overall trust. Jesus Christ, you guys, this isn't good. We're boned. Is this finally frostbroken? How come? Because I built a housing district there. Guys, I think I'm actually really screwed right now. Like, real talk, I don't have any prefabs. I don't have any money. They're going overtime in these to get me prefabs and stuff, but that ain't doing jack shit. I've asked these to do the prefabs. They're already in overtime, so they are not having it. I don't know. Because my other issue is it's letting me do these, but it wouldn't let me adjust this other district here.
If you're unsure whether foraged food additive is safe for consumption,
see what I mean? It like lets you, but then it doesn't.
consult your local scout office.
It like keeps moving it down. I don't know. I really honestly don't know. We have 46 weeks to do it, and apparently this game just, I don't know. I know we don't have enough fuel, probably. But I can't do anything about it. My coal mine is, like, kind of coal mining, but not really. If I do overtime, they're gonna be uber pissed again. I need freaking 200 to build a thing, and I can't build it to start extracting oil. We got factories done. Oh, prefab factory? But then that costs money. I think I'd rather have sickness. So then it's like, I have to sit here twiddling my thumbs because I don't have the prefabs or barely any money to do stuff. Yeah, so here's the thing. We were doing so well last episode, right? I'm pretty sure the change, and I'm not trying to be like that guy, but I feel like the change, like, really did something. I don't know. Like, even like my stats up here. Ooh, yes, okay. Extraction. Immediately. Please. We need faith. Extraction. Now. No, I have one more left. Come on. Do this right now. Immediately. Toot sweet. Sweet mother of pearl. Come on. You know, I wasn't expecting the update to pop off right now. My thought was, okay, we do this. Okay. We were on our way. We were just close enough to start getting our prefab set to unlock this, and then suddenly it's saying, nah. These dudes don't even know what's going on. I know, I'm just like... I know I'm not proficient at this game, like... A lot of people have played this through so many times. They're the experts, right? Which I freaking respect hardcore. And I always appreciate the help. I really do, because it's like, without you guys, I would have probably died multiple times already. Okay, let's see if this break oil thing, alright, gets them to not be crazy. Ooh, Frostland, what do we got? Give me prefabs, please. Abandoned lazaret, built hastily during 1901 plague. These buildings were used to quarantine infectious New Londoners. Now it lies silent, forgotten. Scores of wooden crosses and grim reminder of what transpired. Should we disturb the dead, dismantling this place for raw materials? Yeah, we kind of really need this right now. What's our other option? Taking the wise women. That just gives us cores, though. What about this one? What is this? Okay, inside the abandoned research site, our scouts found a circle of frozen naked. So kind of the same thing. Do we disturb the bodies for the pieces? I mean, we're kind of in such dire straits, we kind of need to. It's gonna piss people off, but it's like... Can I do this one too? We need prefabs. I can't even, we need to really think about what we're building next and how we're doing it. Good lord. No, please build faster. I need you to build faster. It still says we have 25 Frostlander people. Oh, because they came back that quick. Okay, so we have this option for prefabs and people. What else can get us stuff? So this is prefabs, this, and product. I know we could do the foothills, because that would guide us to the hot springs, which would be helpful. You know what? This is generally safe. Let's do that. Is there another one for 10 that we could send people to? That isn't, like, crazy. Generally safe. This is only going to find us coal, though. If we're going to go into oil, do we care about that? Let's do this one. That way everyone's doing something, right? I believe to be one of those players. Now I feel like I received a pickaxe.
Have charted a new territory.
Crazy. Please, I need some, like, good luck here. I know we could pass another law, but it's just making everyone mad. I think I gotta hold off. Dreadnought. Come on, y'all. Please. Let's frostbreak some more to this area too, because I'm gonna expand this like immediately. And then let's also do this one too if we can muster it. That's not even the piece, is it? If I were to change the direction of this. I doubt it's gonna change anything. Yeah. Whatever, game. Okay. Come on. Please. Quick. 8 likes, thank you guys. We're scraping the barrel here. Blessed be, we're getting oil, right? Yes. Okay. Let's expand this. Oh, no, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for this to be done. And then we might have to prioritize houses when we get back, because they're pretty pissed about that, too. Oh, product? Actually, we probably have a decent amount of product, right? I mean, it's nothing crazy, but... Oh, I want to let me, Why won't it let me transfer resources? Oh, okay, here. I was about to say, like, bro. I might build an extraction district here, too. We'll just give them the 5. I know it's not much, but... we'll just have to do. Please hurry. Frostbreak. Expand. Then we can, look into the jack thingies, too. Is the frost breaking done here? We just need one more. And we'll build an additional district. Because we have the monies. We also have 5 cores, too. Actually, do I have a research open right now? Oh, we're doing the prefab factories. We could technically build another expansion of cities. Oh, no, we have a surplus of houses now. So then... it's livable. Cold. Cold. Don't worry, we're about to send oil, guys. We'll be okay. Where is this at? Chile?
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work.
See, it's like it only
is
lets me do so
underway.
many of them. I don't know whose districts are whose. We should invest in crime prevention. Yeah, we might need to. We might need to. Let's see how the other dudes are doing, oil-wise. Has the frost breaking stopped here? Okay, cool. Let's... Another extraction district because we need it. We need to start getting as much oil as we can muster here. So we're still at -2. Let's wait till we're in the positive, and then we'll start sending them stuff. We need to send at least 75 output to New London. Do we have... that just pressurized heat dispatcher. Yeah, see, we need to invest in the oil side of this stuff now. We gotta. 9 likes, thank you guys. The whole world's falling apart. Oh my goodness. Okay. We only have 30 weeks left to instill trust. Maybe we should start having them send oil, like, today. No, where's my oil option? Right here. Yes. It's not much, but we gotta start sending it to them. For now. Shouldn't that trigger the story thing? Oh, because it's only at 16. How much longer for this? 191 weeks. I don't know. Hurry up, research. Maybe I should build another research center. How much money and stuff do we have? Or another logistics center? We don't really need the housing right now. Actually, we need the product or the prefabs. Do we have extracting prefabs right here? Why is it saying I can't? Oh, we don't have the workers. You know what? How about we go back to these foothills right now? Please? Please, foothills? Why won't it let me click on this stuff? Am I crazy? Why isn't it letting me click on... There we go. Oh, they've already started. So they're coming? Did they already say they were there? I don't know. I thought I never decided if they were going to show or not. If we take a positive, when you build expand a district to form a circle for the buildings, you can move the circle. What do you mean I can move the circle? Let's... Oh, we have to do these too, is that why? Okay, we have extra product. Let's send them some product, because they are missing a lot of product. And that's going to cause squalor for them, so let's give them the better half of this. Or at least make us even. Oh my gosh, what a mess. There was... Oh, okay, I'll let you finish the sentence, I'm sorry. So close. Alright, Dreadnought, how are we doing, buddy? Transfer. Where's my oil at? They want to be like 75, right? Start transferring, please. We're at 30. Oh my gosh, 25 weeks left. There's no way. Need to be able to expand these. I think every expansion's 3, right? I believe. Okay, Spartan, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. We'll, oh my goodness. I feel the pressuring right now. Okay, what's going on? IEC Valley? What's up? This huge mine of smelting apparatuses provided the steel used to construct the nearby generators on behalf of the IEC. A crew of thousands once lived within the machine, only a faction of whom made it to New London. The captain sent the corps here to establish an outpost. That would require 10 people, though. Should we take the cores and the... Honestly, we should maybe take the cores and the prefabs. Do we really need a mine for materials right now? Sure. Connect the trails. How much money is this going to cost me? Probably a ridiculous amount. Makes me want to throw up. Can I connect to this? Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Connect to this. Yeah. This one. And then this one. You scum. Just connect to the city. Yeah. What about this one? Freezing winds buffet the valley. Following our oldest maps, our scouts found a generator construction site. Ugh, come back later. We are settling the Frostland. Dude, we gotta. I don't even... Oh, I forgot I sent 2. Y'all, what do you got for me? The towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers. Actually, oh, it's paused. Good. Who would live together in the cold situation, then follow laws of New London. Settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Actually, yeah, we need workers. Okay. What's this? The jettison secondary engine of the Dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core, an irreproducible component from before the frost that we could use to power our advanced city. I mean, yeah, why not? We got 10 people left. Abandoned coal mine, a mining complex inhabited by children of long ago. Over the years, they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shaft. I feel like the clerk, the moment New Century administration goes into effect, just pure chaos. That's what it feels like. I feel like this playthrough, there hasn't been any kind of breaks at all. The approach trail is in good condition, but we found a warehouse with the prefabs. Take the stored prefabs. Using the mine will take fewer Frostland teams. I mean, let's take the prefabs, obvi. Because I'm not even sure I want a coal mine right now. We're not going to connect the trails right now. Let's just take the goods. Let's go back home. What do we got? Are you guys, like, still super...
A new territory has been
Please say y'all are in a plus. You guys aren't in a plus yet? What? Dreadnought, what are you thinking? What's going on? Why are you guys just settling here? What do you mean? Go into overtime, please. I need you to go into overtime. What can we do here? We need pump jacks, like, immediately. Damn, everyone's hostile to me right now. Please, guys. I think last time we chose fracturing pump jacks, so we need to use the hydraulic ones. They're skeptical or neutral, guys, really? Bad, I know, we kind of need the oil. We need the oil. Why are you guys like this, please? Let's build another research. We need research, like, right now. Where's, Yeah, we need a research institute, a second one. And then let's build another hospital. No. Oh, yeah, we need, It's slightly increased by the chemical hothouse. Do we have the vent systems? I thought we did, right? That raises squalor. Raises squalor. Although... We'll build another hospital. That should make people happy, right? We have 400 and 700. Yeah, the Skyway, we are, I think as far as the hubs go, I think we already have that. No, I mean, we've already researched the Skyways, didn't we? Hey, poor favor, welcome in. If you do not do the sky trails between locations, apocalyptic. Hot dang. Well, unfortunately, I'm just trying to get us some oil going because we're probably gonna fail just on that, to be honest with you. If I'm being real, that's kind of where we're sitting at here. Ooh, plus 22. Good job, guys. I need to secure their favor because everyone is mad, big mad at me right now. Give me that 20. Make it even again. Transfer. Actually, ooh, yeah. We can make you guys happy doing this, right? Let me move this stuff. Wish I could just... Perfection. Our regular stuff is kind of whatevs right now, but we're so close to... We only have 18 weeks left. They might kick me out. Take more oil, you think? Yeah, we probably should. Can I take the 75 that we need? Because what is it? 75, right? Thank God. A fuel. Anticipation fills in the air for our first transport of new oil. Right. Feels surreal. This is irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on this. Jesus. Decisions. We're gonna bathe ourselves in the oil. We made it to chapter 2. I'm so surprised we made it, to be honest with you. This is... Oh my god, this is nuts. Do you guys think it'd be so stressful of a watch for you guys? You're all... Some of you guys have played this 100 times. They're sitting on the edge of your seat like, what the hell is she doing, right? Alright, ambitions, guys. People cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question is, what means for our future remains? The years of suffering are coming to an end. Let us improve the generator further and pump oil into the snows of the city will melt. Of that city will melt forever. Shout the stalwart leaders. However, the pilgrims disagree. What the stalwarts want is hubris. New London won't last forever. The frost of our reality will embrace it. Venture forth. Use oil to settle new homes in the white beyond. Now we are all new now. Oh my gosh. 10 likes. Thank you guys. So here's what's... I hate the curiosity in me, but guys, our first playthrough, we technically went with like the Faithkeeper route, which is also the Stalwarts route. Real talk. Technically, we should be picking this. If we're going to follow true to what I said at the beginning of this playthrough, we need to be picking the Pilgrims this round. Yeah, adaptive pumps. That uses any fuel, unlocks unlimited output Frostland settlements. But here's my real question, though. If we do this, do we really have enough outposts that'll supplement all the things we could ever need? Probably not, right? Yeah, are we going to survive? I don't think we will, but I mean, that's part of the test, right? Yeah. Why am I a wicked evil genius sometimes? I hate myself. We should be doing the Stalwarts, but we're not. Oh, we might not make it to chapter 3 if we do this, though. And then the real question is, the Stalwarts are like the militant group, right? This is so messed up, you guys. But we said we'd pick adaptation, right? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, embrace the frost. We first need to upgrade the generator with adaptive pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must research furnaces that'll support upgrading viable outposts to permanent settlements. They'll provide a supply of resources that will not run out. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, that's what I was worried about. Not all outposts are viable as permanent settlements, but there are plenty of useful sites around New London. We have to find them. Ooh, look at them.
Researchers have developed a new idea. and await their next task.
I don't even... How do we fix the trust, guys?
Stewart.
Besides giving them money.
Stewart.
God, that's so much money.
Stewart.
Do we dare make a promise? I can't have them all go all out crazy on me. What a mess. Can I fix this now? Why is it still saying... Oh yeah, here we go. At least fix it a little bit. It's not gonna be much, but it'll just have to do. I can't. We need all the stuff. Oh my god. Is that purely just choosing, though? A settlement for every resource. Correction, there was a settlement for every resource. You destroyed the material one. Ah, shit. You're right. Well, there has to be other options, right? Probably not. We're boned. We're boned, guys. I don't think. Yes, J.O.
Heat, leaks, kill. Check the seals on all doors and windows regularly.
I don't know. You just do what you want to do, I guess. To be honest, I don't know. Yikes, guys. I don't know. I don't know. We have, like, barely any workers, too. That's, like, the messed up part. You know what I mean? Where should we go? We need to go to... They want us to do this, right? Sure. I mean, it's... Okay, technically we could... No, we're okay. It's... We established the material one. We're okay. Right now. Only have 10 people. What about this? I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with the coal, but... Is there a way for me to do it like this? Will that go into the city that way? Is that how that works? No, it doesn't, right? I don't know. I might have to build another logistics center, y'all. We might just need to do that. Let's maybe start that venture. How much money we got? Remember, all my playthroughs are always an experiment. I'm making all the bad decisions for you guys. I have 9 weeks left for them to like me. What do we do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. We could fund their projects that cost so much money, though. Research, settlement, heating, and the skyways. We'll do the skyways. Construct generator adaptive pumps in the central district. Come on, hurry up. Wait, how much does that cost? Sure. Okay.
The Research Institute is ready.
Oh, it's right here, right? Skyways. We need the Skyways, like, toot sweet now. Immediately. I know we have laws and stuff we could pass, but it's just gonna make people more upset. I have 7 weeks. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it, you guys. I am honestly incredibly concerned. These guys are, like, kind of here. Can we barely have enough resources just to make our own people happy. We need to build a factory, and then we need to build one of the pumps in this, right? Let's go back, because that would help us, right? We need to build, we need to build. We're already doing that. Why? Why are you guys always cold all the time? This is probably the most crazy thing I've ever seen. Livable. I need y'all to... Oh, oh my god. We barely made it. What a lucky break. Most suspenseful episode you guys are watching is today. My heart is, like, palpitating. People's faith's been restored. The agreement is that you'll continue to hold your position as steward. Thank freaking God. Okay. Oh, what a mess. Can I utilize and build more factories? Stuart, I drafted the new pamphlet for the, for our propaganda pamphlet, you mean?
Remember,
okay, constructor upgrade
maintain.
settlements to have a significant population, or at least 2,000. Well, Dreadnought would be pretty close to that. What is it, guys? Pouring ice on the fire. Steward, the growing fervor of certain groups of our city has become a cause for alarm. Build a prison to use the... Yeah, we need to research prisons. I'm gonna need you guys. I guess they're both on. Maybe we just build another research center? We might need to do that. Oh, I can't. I need workers. Ay. No, our goodwill pamphlet. I see. So not our propaganda with goodwill additive on it? Did we ever build another food extraction district? We have that, right? Yeah, we have, like, food up here, too. And we've already expanded this to what we can expand it to. So let's start heading towards this infinity food here. Would probably be a good one to mess with. We need people, too. I can't believe I'm saying that. How is people's heating going? Are you guys livable? You guys happy? You guys chill right now?
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
Okay, these guys have chilled. Okay, we need prisons. We need all of that, like, right now. Where is that at again? Is that under city? Yeah, we need watchtowers, right? Command post where guards are quartered to maintain order in the city. Also, we can't use infinite deposit. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean the deep well, Spartan? Oh, the oil only. Okay. Oil only runs for that. So then, would it be better that I invest in... I mean, I know I'm doing the oil pump jacks this very moment, but is it better that we, Oh yeah, you guys got a big amount. We need that, like, right now. What's going on here? How can we reallocate this? Nope. In the middle, please. So how can I adjust this? So that doesn't do anything. So how can I fix that? Is it purely because these are cold? Ah, okay.
Our scouts have surveyed new areas.
These need to be up, like, right now. I understand. Kind of, not really. See, I can't lift them up any higher, though. Can you... What can I do to have you guys help de-radicalize these guys? Can we make that happen? We might need to side with them because we need, our stuff is up again. Oh, what's gonna help us, guys? Actually, we should probably do enforced guard enforcers, right? The steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruptions or otherwise keep the peace. Should we already go into this, you guys? I know we went up to Propaganda Bureau and guided voting for sure. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? Because we've already kind of voted on everything else, really. Especially if we already got the other guys militarizing already. I mean, that just makes sense to do. To quell protests and stuff. Let's see. If we wanted you guys to do this... how many do I need to pass this? We did get all of them before, true. Let me see what the New Londoners want, because I want them to be able to quell these dudes here. If a vote for yes, what can we do to help you guys? Advance blasting mine. $67 votes. Facility utilizing explosives to create fractures and underground stuff. We already have the pump jacks going, right? So we could accept this. Because we were planning on building another one in Dreadnought anyway. So please vote yes on this. Appreciate it.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Sweet mother of pearl. Let's build that pump jack like today. Because I need them to be happy. I need them to do things for me. Why can't I build this? We need workers. They need how many? 300 workers? I forgot. Can you send people? You can, right? Yeah. That's fine. Well, actually, how many do they have here? 80? So this would help, right? Okay. Because they have a +6 on housing, so we can make that work. Remind me we have to build that pump jack, okay? What did you guys find? Where are y'all at, actually? Okay, here. Let's start with the furthest away one first. The Rowett Expedition. Ironwork sits on the surface of the mine. Its walls covered with designs for wagons and transport. A smaller glasswork once fabricated fragile scientific instruments. Few tools remain after many years of scavenging, but there is still iron. Yeah? Let's freaking do it, dude. I don't know if this is, like, a really bad idea or something. Can I reach all the way to here? Ooh, I can. I can. But right here. In here. Cost not met. Oh, we need 10 peeps to do this. So where are my other dudes at? Oh, they're doing that right now, right? No. Why do we not have people? Yeah, we'll construct a thing there. So is this still people? Alright, well let's just chill for a minute then. I might have to build another logistics center here. What's up, y'all? Hold cuts injured workers, steward the low temperatures in the work area. Oh yeah, we can do that.
Project.
If we lower it here.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Increase the temperature in that too. Good lord. What's our other one? Nope. I think it's this one they wanted in, right? Oh, 2 of the 6 areas? Oh boy. Well, where is 2 of the 6 areas? In all extraction and industrial districts, they want it warmer. How can I make that work, though? How do I do that? If it's not letting me mess with it. Are y'all good now? Can I build this fracturing pump, please? And then, are you guys good on housing? They're exactly perfect on housing. What model citizens, you guys? Dreadnought, always the good dudes right now. Give you guys product. We gotta figure out this other shit, like, right now. I might even give you guys a little extra. Y'all are doing so good. They got a surplus. Well then, you know what that means. Let's send a little bit this way. Product is still a problem. Guys. The problem is I don't have workers to build another logistics district. What should we research next? Okay, so let's pause for like 2 seconds. Our problem is temperature. Heating, settlement heating is our other one we need to do. So I guess let's maybe do that. We have watchtowers, we'll build those. Oh, right here, settlement heating. This is crazy. Oh, thank God. Your people are delighted you kept your word. Now trust rises. Good. Good. Yeah, we need people. We need people. New Londoners' demands met. Trust rises. Okay, that sounds good to me. Okay, so I have another question, you guys. What should we do? I need more scouts. Because I'm assuming all of our scouts are currently tied up because we are running these. Is that fair to say? So if I don't have scouts to get people, how can I get people to build another logistics center to get more scouts? You know what I mean? Like in my current position, game is paused. How can I get more workers, guys? Do I just shut down one of these things here and take the hit? You know what I mean? Or just close it down and then open the logistics center to, like, put a pause on it? Is that a good way to do that? Or what should I do? What's my next best course of action here? With the warmer weather, let's turn these all down. Because then I might actually be able to... put the heating in the other places, right? So this is considered warm. Let's bring it down one. Because they want us to do... Oh, I kept the promise there anyway. Okay. Close or reduce a district. How do you reduce a district? So we shouldn't do it for materials, right? Materials we need, even though we are in a surplus of. I'm getting prefabs from this, so I feel like this is fairly important. Bar on the top right. What do you mean? Close or reduce a district. Oh, this. I see. So we would move that down. That's... So this is... okay. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I was like, what is he talking about? It's this. So let's do... let's turn off the overtime for this. This will make everyone happy. And let's reduce this down by 1. Oh, dude, yes. Thank you, Spartan. My dude, thank you. Oh, my God. Okay, so what do I need for the logistics? What are we still missing? So we need 400 workers. Let's finish breaking this while I figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. Let's just do all of it, dude. We're gonna have to expand it anyway. Go for the housing since it's in a surplus. Dude, yes, you're a genius. That's already down to 80. Well, those guys are not happy with us. Who are these guys? Also Frostlanders. Who's, like, the most happy campers right now? You guys? Oh, no, they're the New Londoners. Where are the one dudes at? We'll have to let this play out eventually, but dang, dude. Where are these guys located? Oh, no, Frostlanders. It was these guys. No. No. It was... No, these are the not the Evolvers, but these dudes. So where are the other guys at? Is it these? Perfect. Okay. So let's let it play. Don't put the trust down right now, guys. Please don't do it. Don't freaking do it. Once these guys are done frost breaking, we should be able to do the other stuff. Let's just go and check out this real quick. What are y'all doing? You guys are perfect. You guys are always perfect. Plus 178. Oh shit. Let's send some stuff. And then we'll have to build a thingy for this too. Not gonna be any complaining. I mean, this isn't great, but this isn't good. Let's transfer. Let's maybe build a hub real quick for the fuel. I can't do that. I need workers here too. What a mess, y'all. What a mess. Okay. Is this done yet? Please say it's done. Come on. Cool. We need another one of these, like, today. Immediately.
A new council session is now in order.
And then we gotta find people. We need to prioritize finding people. Although now that I said no to this product, I almost, just for right now, we need to go back to doing that. Slightly decreased efficiency. That doesn't help me with our research, though. Maybe I should put them back in here? I can't. There, now all heat is allocated and doing what it's supposed to be doing. What's up, team? 6 times the charm teaching hospital. Steward, Dr. Thomas Morton, a teaching hospital surgeon, has for the first time saved a life of a patient suffering from appendicitis by removing the diseased organ. The students in the operating theater broke into applause when the procedure succeeded. All 5 patients during the previous attempts had perished. Morton got lucky this time, but we shouldn't make such a show of these surgeries. It's degrading and hard on the family, said one of the fellow surgeons. Morton disagrees, arguing that this is the most efficient way for students to learn. I mean, they do this now, you guys. This is still an ongoing thing we have in our current society. Let students observe a risky surgery. Ban students from the operating room. No, there's no point in that. Tension will increase marginally for each teaching hospital. We don't want to worsen with the stalwart dudes. Let's do this. I know y'all are gonna get crazy at me for that, but we gotta. Watchtowers. Can I not still do watchtowers? We still need people for that. I want to build at least 1 watchtower. We need it, like, bad. Go for the housing. No, a bit different. Yeah, a bit different for sure. But we're getting there. This needs to be done, like, right now. I need to go find people. People is our problem right now. Our food's actually pretty solid. Good. 108 people cured. Sounds good to me. I don't want to hear any more complaining. Please give me the scouts I need. And you know what that means too? We need to prioritize idea perk trees that'll increase my scouting. Do you guys know any of those? Okay, that gave us 15 people. That's like barely anything, but we're just gonna have to work with it. Okay, what is gonna give us people? We need people, please. We're literally missing missing scouts. Freaking 5 people short. This is the only one we could do. and this one. This will get us food and cores. I mean, for right now, let's send them so they're just doing something, but we need to figure out how to improve. Oh, that's what... No, because I don't want to use up all my scouts just for that. We need to do it, but it's not gonna work. Trust went up like a little bit. Oh, I don't know, guys. We'll add the workers there, but let's take it from these guys.
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
I don't know we have the automatons. I don't think we do we? Were they always existing before that? I don't particularly remember that, but sure. What new law do they want to mess with? Oh, so they want me to do this? I mean, if you guys insist. You know me, I don't like, not having stuff here. When we're accepted. And I'm, actually, no, Spartan, you answered my question further back, didn't you? For how many this needs. This needs 67, exactly 67 to pass, right? For the, this section, the gray section, not the normal rules. Oh yeah, 67 votes. Do I dare not negotiate this? Do you think there's a chance we'll pass this? We should be okay, right? I feel like we did so many daring things last episode, the last episode by just going. You think it will? This had better work.
Hear ye,
Oh my God.
hear ye.
It went over by
The
one.
delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
I know you guys are gonna be uber sass about this. Let's do... Crime isn't our problem, it's squalor. What would help with squalor?
Take note.
Like a ventilation tower or something, right? That would it makes squalor worse. I thought we had one that helped with that. Maybe we didn't do it. It's a shame. We'll let this finish. That'll get this going. And then we need to... Our next researches have to be towards scouting now.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await.
Okay, so in this situation, guys, is it Frostland? Okay, yeah, the Scouts headquarters. We need to do this because this will give me more stuff, right? Exploration time is decreased. If I research into this section of the Scouts, does that unlock more Scouts? Or is that a different section? It'll come after I vote for this. Or I research this, I mean. Spartan. Okay, and then after this, we should probably investigate into either more scout stuff or the freight docks, right? Oh, and then you're saying the tower or the recycling factory? I'm guessing those are under industrial. Unfortunately, I don't think I have either one of those. Oh, right here. No, this just raises squalor. So how do I... Also Dreadnought? Hold on. Taught by the best teaching hospital steward, a newly minted surgeon who trained at Dr. Morton's teaching hospital successfully performed an appendectomy, saving the life of a 9-year-old child. I take no credit. I've learned from the best. Nice. And you said Dreadnought? Oh. Squalor for Dreadnought's not good either. What do you mean? Oh, because of their surplus? I see what you're saying. Let me build a hub here. We're gonna have to, right? Question is, we don't have workers. I don't have workers. So then do we just lower these? Is that what we're gonna have to do? But we can't. Let's lower this though. We don't need to lower overtime. I think we can have them chill for a second. This can probably be turned down one as well. Because I already have a people problem. How much do I need to run a hub? 100? Can't believe it. Oh. Well. Plus 50 for stockpiling, so we could actually send them just a little more then, couldn't we? Maybe we'll send them just a teeny bit more. Fortunately, we're kind of getting in a position where, we kind of need to build... Oh! Wait! Who got here? Is that why we could send people there? Okay. Hub. Fuel. Workforce proximity. Check the their generator. I mean, they seem to be doing pretty okay here. The research is almost done.
Mandatory. Carrying personal documentation is encouraged to assist with body identification.
We're minus 10 houses here as well. Actually, we could probably expand this. That'll make up for our 10.
Please queue in the Central District for updated maps. Our scouts have charted new territory.
It already has the adaptive pumps one. What do you mean, Spartan? What do you got? What's up, team?
Stewart.
What's up, y'all? The learning curve, Frostlanders research. Stewart, the Frostlanders have come forward to accuse you of placating them with research projects you never intended to implement. What? Our last few research papers have died on your desk, one representative said. We spend our time, not to mention the city's time, funding and researching. Okay, hold on, what? They insist that you take action, either enact their most recent research as a show of good faith, or you'll no longer trust their research. But we, the one was just an all-around upgrade for the other stuff, right? Construct a survivalist headquarters. It needs a 400... Yeah, we should be able to do that. Because that's just at our own thing, right? Okay. Sure. I wanted that anyway. Okay. Scout training. Yes. It just does threat levels, though. On the left of the heat bar, there is a focus on fuel consumption. Oh, you mean like where it's all being allocated to? Yeah, we'll, I'll check in on that too. Let's do this though, and then we'll do the freight docks after. The type used. You can change it. Do you mean in this? So are you talking about in this, Spartan? On the left of the heat bar, there is a focus on fuel consumption. And you can change it. So... Oh, I see. Okay, so you're pretty... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so because of the adaptive pumps, you're saying we could switch back and forth. You are burning coal before the oil. It's really confusing. There. And then this? Did I do that right? So, like, right now we are mainly asking that it consume only this.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
Now saying we're minus 135. The other arrow. I can't even give them any more stuff. Hold on. No, see, because that switched to coal. And now it's saying oil. This only switches between steam and this.
The Research Institute is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
Right. No, yeah, right now I'm saying I'd rather it fuel prioritize the oil. And then what, we just wait till the coal stockpiles and then switch it to coal? And then wait till this stockpiles? Is that what you're thinking? Like you would just switch between the two? The body snatchers. Steward, several distressed families have complained that the graves of their loved ones have been desecrated and their bodies stolen. It's those damned quacks at the teaching hospital. Everyone knows they buy the bodies. I think that's how it works that way. Alright, well, I think, guys, I get it. You want to do the research, but probably don't take dead people, right? Stop taking dead people. We don't want to do that. What is this other... Oh, before we do that. Where's our other thing at? Right here. Languid herd. Requires people, though. Let's take the cores first. We'll come back later for that other stuff. Okay, scout training. We should probably do the freight docks, right? Resource production outpost connected to skyways is significantly increased. Oh, logistics bay. Excuse me. Oh, see, this is what I needed right here. Okay. Dang it, guys. It's okay. It's fine. We don't have to prioritize other people here. What is this? What do you all want to vote on? Oh, scout for the Pathfinders. We will select the fittest candidates to train them in elite survival skills to remain adaptable. Sure. That pop-up was a case of two conflicting laws. Oh. Oh, currently enforced is the standard scouts. I see. So they want to do the Pathfinder scouts instead. I mean, I don't really see a problem with this. For the normal ones, it's 57 instead of 67, right? So technically we would pass this. Oh, 51. So yeah, we would pass this then, right? Sure. Let's say yeah to that. Anything that helps me avoid problems, I'll take right now at this juncture.
The proposed law has been approved.
Okay. Let's go back to Dreadnought real quick, because now that we've switched this... What does that mean? They're all 100% here, right? There's 222 people not working. They have a food stockpile, so let's... Oh, I want to... Over transport capacity. What does that even mean? I guess we're building a, Oh, you know what we should probably do? We should probably build a tower. Otherwise, we gotta go into prison stuff, don't we? I don't want to raise squalor, though. I don't think there's really that much crime to bother here, so what can we do? We need to research stuff that'll help reduce squalor. We have a lot of squalor problems. I mean, we should really be building the skyways then. And what is this one for? Exploration cost decreased? Does that mean people too? Sure. Not met? Of course not. We'll let them finish building that other one then. I need this to be done.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
30. Oh, Dreadnought. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, there were unhoused people. Shit, guys. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that was going on. Dude, okay. See, this is the problem. This is why I gotta pay attention. Raise the heat. Dude. Okay. There's too much stuff to think about now.
For colder temperatures. Take action.
Do we have places that are too hot right now? I hate that it makes me have to move this. It's really annoying. They're all chilly. Why? Reminder to look into insulation too. In the case of the conflicting laws, if you don't change one of the two, it can cause tension, reduced effects, and it can also be managed if you deal with it. Yeah. No, that's why I voted on it, because it's like if that's what they're all up in arms about, then we'll just mess with it, you know? Scout rivalry. Steward the deeds and finding of our scouts are talk of the town. Some of them grow in popularity to the point of receiving letters and gifts. It's boosting our scouts' morale, but has also started causing jealousy and rivalry. Recently, a brawl between two crewmates erupted for the portrait of a young lady. Some officers welcomed the extra motivation, but others have expressed concern. It's extremely decreased. This would make the stalwarts happy. Personal favors sow discord and are detrimental to the cohesion of the team. I kind of needed to improve with them, though. I know this is going to bite me in the ass, though, if we pick one or the other of these. What do we think here? It doesn't necessarily say there's a red that's going to be immediately affected here. I mean, technically we said we'd go adaptation, didn't we? I don't feel like our crews are particularly slow, are they? They're alright. Let's stick with the pilgrims on this one. We just gotta. Okay, our research there is done. So then is there anything else in this that we can mess with? So that gave us extra people, right? So now we need to look at, I want to look at things that will reduce squalor. What do we have? What will help us? Like a filtration tower? Yeah, we need a squalor reduction. Yeah, moss filtration tower. We need to start building that shit quick. We also have unhoused citizens here. Let's frost break. We do have this area. It's kind of near the stinky part of town, but you know. We might have to just do it. Hold your horses, team. We're getting there. Can I distribute this now? I don't understand how to evenly balance that better. I really don't. We do have 15 scouts now, so what do we want to mess with? The problem is I need 20. Emergency shift?
Council has convened and awaits the steward's proposal.
Where's our emergency shift at? This? Oh. It's not a great option, but technically we don't need that to be the case. It doesn't even let me move that up either. I don't understand. This new heating thing is definitely confusing, for sure. I don't necessarily get or understand why that's the case. Very cold. So, is there a Vanguard logistics bay that takes 600 people to man? Logistics bay storing and handling only essential survival gear and providing training on how to use it efficiently. But then we might be stuck on a situation where we need stuff, but I don't freaking know. Can we build our other things to this now? Because we need these to be upgraded, right? That's what they mean by upgrade, is to this. We'll upgrade the coal one too. We have to just establish this period. Problem is we don't have the scouts still. Alright, well, what I mean is you have the burial rights, but have the teaching hospital. The hospitals need the bodies to teach. Oh, I see. So now there are grave robbers with the byproduct of tension increased. Oh. Well, yeah, that is true.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
One does kind of contradict the other a little bit, doesn't it? We'll eventually have to shut off the other one too. Might as well stretch this out for when we need it, right? We're sure as heck gonna need it. Did we ever establish getting, the salvaging factory would make 44 goods at the cost of 11 prefabs a week. That might be something we have to consider because goods are a problem and it is causing our squalor issue.
The Research Institute has proposed a new
It's always
idea.
workers, it's always people. Hemorrhaging people. All the time. I guess since this is kind of already near its depletion, we could reduce this. know about this team. But anyway, after answering this, we should probably call it it. We've been stressed out for almost 3 hours. Stewart, a young eccentric inventor, brought us a prototype of a lamp generating an almost endless supply of light by storing... Oh, this is the last time we did technically take this, so... For the name of science, we're not going to, use it. Use what? This? Technically, we should be picking the other option. I know. We should use it. But last playthrough, we did take it. But we are also in need of other stuff too. All right, this decision is not what I would usually do, but I guess we need the goods. Get to work. We have the money. I mean, we really actually don't. Our money is now shite. We also didn't have an update mid-run. True. But hey, it's okay. We're actually doing a lot better than I thought. I thought we would make past chapter 1 and that they'd oust our ass out as steward, but we're doing okay. We are going to probably stop the stream, though. I'll be on tomorrow, where the stress will continue, and we'll see if we can make it into chapter 3, I guess. We gotta figure out all of our settlement upgrades and our... Oh, actually, we do have a very big influx of people now, so we could mess with it. That was stressful. It's still stressful. I can't wait for tomorrow to figure out even more stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Like, they want us to do... I thought we already did this. Did we not? So we have 20 people. What are we looking for here? That's gonna give us coal. I need an expedition with people. Did we ever accept these guys? Yes. Invite the remaining Frostlanders. That sounds good to me. This is for product. Is there one that has a food option? Or more people? It requires 20. What about this one? Perfect. People, cores, and prefabs. That sounds good to me. Okay. We left them all out to go do some stuff. Go back to the first pop-up you clicked on. Oh my lord. I clicked on a lot of stuff, Spartan. The compass one? Okay. You mean just in the Frostland area? Let's pause. Shit's going down right now while we're thinking. To the right? Okay. We're in it. We're in the spot. What did you want me to look at? More right? Oh, this one? Right here? Exploration cost is decreased. hear me out. When I see it say this, I feel like they mean the actual money or the stamps and stuff. Does that also mean scouts too? What they're saying here? Holy shit. See, I read that totally differently. They need to specify. When I read something like this, exploration cost, usually it costs, you know, stamps, or it costs material, or it costs whatever to send people sometimes. Hot damn, we're gonna connect the skyways, y'all. And I should have the people to do it. Let's rock. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I did not even think about that. I did not even friggin' think about that. Okay. We are missing houses, though. We need a housing district, like, right here, because we have a bunch of people. I can't let them die this time. Can I expand any of these? We can. Let's frost break this, though. I might have to consider a food, too. So that's cold. I see what you're saying. Okay, no, that's a good idea. Ooh, actually, we've already frost broke that, which means we could do a food district right here. We'll let this build. They're frost breaking. I know we have laws and stuff we can mess with too. What do they want? They want me to assign martial law? Does that sound right? Or is the game just suggesting I do it? I don't know. We'll mess with that next time, though. Guys, I'm gonna call this the stream. We've made it. A little bit of contention, a little bit of a chance to be kicked out, but not too bad. It's a suggestion. Okay. Well, we'll vote on that next time. Hopefully by the time we get back, our housing crisis will be less crazy. Filtration is currently working on one of the districts to reduce squalor. Yeah, the whaling settlement is beyond that. So yeah, we could do that for food too. We'll see. Right now, it seems like we need to prioritize goods. Goods is our main issue, and usually people right now. We only have one heat stamp left. Jesus. We gotta just chill on spending, too. We have got to relax on the spending. We're gonna have to wait several rounds before we can, spend on anything else. But we needed this. We needed to build the houses, and we needed the other stuff, too. So, it's unfortunate circumstance we're in, but we'll figure it out. Guys, we're at 10 likes for the stream. Any last words before we head out? I think so too. There is a goods one for sure, Spartan. Maybe I'll Google it so we can see what we're looking at. We'll have to see. Alright, there it is. Final message for you guys. Anyone new popping in, I will be on tomorrow around the same time at noon-ish for some more Frostpunk. I'm not sure about tonight. I think tonight I might do an epilogue for Portia to see if we can't finish some other things, but we might be in a new game tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Frostpunk if you guys want to join me. Bye!